Premiere Pro, a bit of a confusing software if it's your first time using it. But don't worry, I'm here to help you. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the basics you will need to know to edit a video within Premiere Pro. And by no means am I a professional class editor. I've just been using it for a while now where I think I'm at the level I can help people. First of all, let's get to the clips you want into the project. Just double click the bottom left corner and find the files on your PC. And then just drag the clip onto the timeline. And if you find the footage is too long, you can cut it up by clicking C on your keyboard. The cutting tool will be selected. Once you've decided where you want to cut from, left click on the mouse, this will cut the footage. And then hit the V key on your keyboard. And this will bring the selection tool up, and then select the clip that you don't want on your timeline. Once you've selected that clip, hit the backspace on your keyboard. This will delete the clip. That will leave a space. Just click in the blank space and then delete. This will put the footage right to the 0 second, like this. It will catch the footage up. Okay, once you've got your clip down to where you want it, you're going to want to subtitle this. And this is where the text tool comes in. And I'm going to show you how to put the text on the screen and where you want it. And most importantly, make a drag and drop preset so you don't have to go through this every single time. So just hit the T on your keyboard. This will bring the text tool up. And then drag a rough size box of how big you want the text to be. But don't worry, we can touch this up later in the effects controls. Once you've made the text file, you're going to want to select the font you want to use. So make sure you've selected it on your timeline and then go over to the left where the effect controls are. If this isn't on your screen, you need to go to the window, and I'm in windowed effects. Clicking this will center it in the middle, of course. I tend to use the impact font, but it really does depend on the video you're doing. You can change all the text settings here, but I usually just tend to leave it the same. Okay, once you've made your text, you're going to want to get it more centered. So go over to the effects controls and just play around with the positioning and scale until you've decided that it looks good. Once you've done that, you're going to go to the left where effect controls is again. Right click the effect and click save preset and just put whatever you want that you'd remember. This is going to save to the right of your screen. This has now made a preset. So if you get the text tool again and just drag anywhere, this is going to put another file on your timeline. You can just drag and drop the text onto it and it would automatically be set up like that. Okay, now we've covered the basics of the text. I'm going to show you how to change the text, say if it was subtitles. So you're going to go along the timeline and get your cutting tool again and cut it where you want to change the text every time. And then just line up the frame and double click the text on your screen to be changing it like I'm doing here. You change whatever they're saying. Now you've done the text, you might want to zoom in to a part of the video. This is a bit more advanced if you've never used editing softwares before. The thing behind this edit is keyframes. Now keyframes, like I said, can be a bit confusing, but once you've got an understanding of it, you can use it in most effects. For example, if I go to effect controls and click position keyframes and scale keyframe, a keyframe, or let's just say a marker, is added to that specific frame of the video. Fast forward a few frames, let's say I want to change the scale to 150%. This will make a zoom in effect because the original point of the scale will start to zoom in. The more frames in between the points, the slower the zoom in will take. Another use of keyframing is opacity. If you put a keyframe towards the end and then want exactly at the end and set it to 0, this will make a fadeaway effect. But you see it only starts to get dim after the first keyframe. Hopefully that helps you understand the keyframe more. So the effect only takes place after that specific keyframe. It is quite confusing to get your head around first, but once you've understood keyframes, it will be quite simple. It's just a bit hard to put into words. I think that is going to bring us to the end of the video. If you would like to know how I do any other effects I haven't mentioned in this video, feel free to drop a comment asking how it's done and I'll reply or make a video on it. If you guys are new around here and haven't hit the subscribe button, we are on our way to 600 subscribers, so it would be highly appreciated if you could hit the sub button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
I just know I'm about to blow, I just know I'm about to go. Shout out to my nigga Vel, yeah, you know he from the north, got your bitch on my